Hey, welcome back, everybody. Today we're talking about Mexico. Mexico. I got friends in Mexico. Hola. And so, yeah, beer and license plates from Mexico. And bonus, we're going to have snacks. Um, so, when you think about beer in Mexico, you think of what brand exactly? That's not what we're drinking today. Actually, we're drinking my third choice today. Um, my first choice, it's fuzzy in my hat. So the beer you were thinking of is Corona. Corona Extra, clear bottle, painted label. The beer I actually really wanted to drink today was a variety of Corona called Familiar, which comes in a dark brown bottle, and it's a darker beer, and it's quite good actually. Regular Corona kind of gets a bad rap, but so apparently that's not available anywhere around here right now. I don't know if there's a production shortage or what. So my second choice was going to be a beer called Negro Modelo, and apparently that is impossible to find around here right now. So anyway, so since Corona is the number one imported beer in the United States, and Modelo Especial is the second most popular, that's what we're going with. And I know if you're in the United States, you've seen the Fighting Spirit ads that Modelo has been doing, so you know of them. But they've been importing Modelo into the United States since I want to say I think it's 1990. So they've been around a while. But like I said, they're number two imported beer behind Corona. So they sell a lot of this stuff. Um, you know, for a warm, humid day, it's probably going to be just about right. I haven't had this in a really long time. I know you hear me say that, but I have a short memory with a lot of beers. I love to try different beers, so um, I'm sure I know I've had this. It's been a long time. So and it's a bottle. It's their first bottle. Woo-hoo. The thing about these clear bottles, though, you got to be careful because beer doesn't like light. So you know, just drink them fast. That's what they're for. So keep it in the fridge. Don't give it a lot of light, or it'll get skunked. So anyway, let's get right to it. Let's get out the bottle opener today. So today, our glassware. I don't really have a Pilsner glass, which I guess is the ideal vessel for this. I've got my Kilkenny Irish Cream Ale glass. That's just as good, right? Um, since it's a bottle, I can pour it with my actual dominant hand. So, I mean, I was going to drink it out of the bottle, but pour it in a glass and has the head on it and all that stuff. So we're going to do that. And yes, it's a pint glass. This is 12 ounces. Yeah. So there's a thin head, they would call it. Wow, look at all those bubbles. Wow. Sorry about the dirty glass, guys. Horrified. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna have the foam problem with this. All right, let's just do it. Slant you. Mm. So it's a Pilsner style lager, which is just plain up beer. Um, I'll tell you what, man. Um, this is exactly what you would want to drink on a day like this. That's why they sell so much of it. It doesn't. I heard somebody describe the smell as maybe has some grassiness. I guess I can pick up on that. It's not off-putting. It Some beers smell weird, Like I remember Moosehead has a weird smell to it. Even though I like Moosehead, it just kind of smells weird. But this one doesn't. It smells perfectly fine, and it's uh, it's got a little sweetness maybe, but not just maybe a little bit. Little touch of hops. This is a 4.4% alcohol. 18 IBUs, so not many. So this is not a hop monster or anything. So, which is why you could drink a bunch of these at a time without even thinking about it. But yeah, I don't know how many calories, but it's pretty carbonated. But yeah, it goes down really easy, and it doesn't have a weird aftertaste. It almost is that kind of grassiness there at the end. Never thought about that until I read a review today, and I thought grassiness, but I can actually pick up on that. Not in a bad way. It's yeah, this is good stuff. Yeah, I mean it's got a little bit of a body to it. It's not like really thin, kind of watery like I remember Corona Extra. I haven't had that in a long time either, but that's how I remember it. Just real thin, and yeah, this has got a little bit more body. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's quite as clear as Corona. It's got a little bit of color to it, but hmm. Anyway, let's go to the plates. Mexico. So from about the mid '60s to the late '90s, plates from Mexico were pretty basic. Each of their what are there 31 states plus the capital. They had the state abbreviation. This is Chihuahua, which yes, the dog's named after the state of Mexico. Um, had the um lead security seal attached to the plate, and they dated them. So this is from Chihuahua, which is the state that borders New Mexico and Texas. But you probably knew that. You know all about that stuff. Um, so that's an example of that. Like I said, mid '60s, late '90s, they changed the colors and the dates, but this is basically the same plate, just painted. Um, I have another example. This is actually a little bit different. Um, it's the same format, different colors. It's got the lead seal there. This is what is it called? Uh, a zona fronteriza, and this is for vehicles registered within 20 miles of the U.S. Mexico border, and they're only issued in the Mexican states that border the United States. So this is Baja California, which borders California to the south, and just a little bit of Arizona. So the cool thing about these Fronteriza plates is that they were totally different colors than the regular plates, just vastly, vastly different. So anyway, so that's the thing about that. So mid '60s, late '90s, that's what the plates look like. So from the late night, I think it was 1999 until 2017, Mexico started doing graphic plates for each of their states, and they were wild graphics all over the plates. Some of them were really, really cool. But in 2017, the governing body that is in charge of issuing the license plates, which I'll have to read, Secretaría de Comunicaciones y Transportes, which is the Secretary of Communication and Transport. SCT, we'll call them. They issued new standards which restricted the area on the plate that the artwork could appear, which was just the top and the bottom. They had to leave the middle part where the actual registration number was, had to leave that so you could read the registration number. So that happened in 2017. And separate from that, in 2016, Mexico City was referred to until 2016 as Distrito Federal, which is the federal district. But in 2016, they renamed it just the Ciudad de Mexico, and they abbreviated it CDMX, which brings us to this current plate, which was issued in 2019. So, cool things about this plate. You can see the pattern on the actual numbers. And I don't know if you can pick up on it, but it's kind of like almost a holographic thing, similar to this piece here, a security measure. So, yeah. What this is here, this is the logo for Mexico City, which actually this portion of it appears in the pattern here on the letters. The F is for frontal, which is a front plate. There's also the rear plates have a T for trasera, and they still have the little lead safety seal there. A lot of other things on this plate going on. You can see the kind of intertwined security measure in the reflective Scotch light. You can see a number 10, which is some kind of security number, and then I think you can see an SCT that's, yeah, you can just barely see it. It's in the Scotch light as well. So a lot of security measures. Um, yeah, so this is a current Mexico City plate. So that's kind of cool. Now I promised you snacks, and those of you that know me, you know I don't mess around with snacks. I'm not going to tell you that we're having snacks and then we're not, because snacks are serious business. So keeping with the Mexico theme, and my friends assure me, I was wondering if these were the type of thing that they try to sell in the United States and make it sound like from Mexico or whatever, but they actually do enjoy these in Mexico. Takis. And if you've had these, you know how good they are. They're really spicy, but fresh bag here. They're spicy, but they're good. So if you haven't tried them and you like spicy food, check them out. They have a few different kinds. This is the Fuego, which is the most popular, I think. These are the ones I see all the time. So anyway, yeah, snacks. Man. Yeah, some of those heavier beers, even those double IPAs that don't taste like double IPAs, you wouldn't want to drink. You wouldn't want to drink 3 or 4 of those. This, I mean, what, 4.5% alcohol? Ooh. Yeah, I mean, this is not a sipping beer at all. You know. Forgot to mention. It says it right on the bottle. 1925. October 1925, they started brewing this stuff. So they're getting up on 100 years old. Been doing it a long time. Was that all? Yeah, I think that was all I wanted to mention. Other than kind of an interesting side note, back in the early 20s with Prohibition in the United States, it was harder to make alcohol here, but Mexico was cranking it out. So people actually, I would imagine, especially in the border states, started to be introduced to Mexican beers. So thanks, Mexico. And speaking of thanks, thank you for those of you who are, well, first of all, who are subscribing to this channel. Thank you. And for those of you that are following me on Instagram, I appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate the support. And that is going to do it for today. So drink responsibly, and we'll see you next time.